Alright, hey everyone, hey Fan Gang, hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It's Hagmas! Merry Hagmas! It's the day of the hag. It's her birthday. Everyone say, Merry birthday, hag, for good luck on your rolls, even though you shouldn't be rolling because airy cometh. Phrasing. Chat up, yeah. Reading glasses on. Yeah. Hey, Bliss. Hey, Lang. Hello, hag. Hag horse. What do you have to say for yourself? That's OG Sama Lang. It's not Hoshno-chan, it's OG Sama. Hey, Zekra. Oh, alright. Game audio. Always game audio. Always, every time. Other hag! Ponytailed hag. What do you have to say for yourself?
私の誕生日だったか。別にあんま気にしてないけど。先生に覚えてもらえてるのは。
It better make you happy.
ちょっと嬉しいかな。
We've been waiting a week for this. Hagmas. Okay, you guys missed the audio, so there you go. OG Sama's birthday. Should I do a 10 poll just to test the New Year luck and also OG Sama birthday? I can float the gems. Just a cheeky little 10 poll for funsies. We're gonna do that. To celebrate Hagmas, we're gonna do a quick 10 poll before we start. Just for fun. I'll go for Shiroko. Come on. Come on, Gotharona. Come on, Garona. For Hagmas! For Hagmas! Oh, Hagmas. The Hagmas luck is real. What the fuck? Powerlines love. Oh, I ran out. I was gonna say loves Hoshino. First one. Who we got? Abydos? Wait, really? The Hagmas luck is real! It's not streamer luck, it's Hagmas luck! I told you guys didn't believe, but I told you that the luck reset for gachas on New Year's. Now we got a whole year of luck to go through. Hey, that works! Shiroko's back on the menu. You know, I got her. Alright. You guys pick. Nonomi or Kana? Nonomi or Kana? YouTube never believes notifications. Best you can do is hit the bell icon and do whatever. I freeball. I don't have any notifications. I just remind or forget. Best you can do is hit the bell. If you do a single poll, get Nonomi. I pulled Shiroko because apparently she's goated for PvP. Kana. I'm seeing more Kana. Alright, we're gonna do another 10 pull for Kana. We're gonna see if the Hagmas luck and the New Year's luck combined keeps going. Rolling for a Guri Cap Christmas? I forgot about that. I actually haven't loaded up Uma Musume in like a week or two. Because it takes like an hour for me to get through the dailies for a full career run. And I got lazy. I've been lazy. I'm kind of waiting for the next cup to arrive for Uma Musume, then I'll get back into it. Although I wasn't aware that Aguri Cap got a Christmas outfit. Or was it the season end outfit? Alright, we're gonna roll for Cannon. We're gonna do a 110 roll for Cannon. Hey Casino, you just missed streamer luck plus New Year luck plus Hoshino birthday luck. Got me Shiroko on the first poll of the 10 poll. Oh, the next cup is up now. Oh, cool. Oh, if Tamama's next, I'll just save my carrots for her. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Kana. We're gonna do a Kana. Come on, Hagmas. Come on, Hagmas. New Year's luck plus Hagmas luck. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, it's over. Hagmas luck does not go for a little bit of purple on that. Hagmas luck does not go for Kana. But maybe Hagmas luck would go for Nonomi. The Hagmas luck might go for Nonomi.
いくらでも協力します。
Right? The Hagmas luck might go for Nonomi. Okay, just one tenpole, just one tenpole, just one more tenpole. Come on, come on, come on, Garona. For Hagmas! Shit. Fuck. It's over. No. No Hagmas luck for Nonomi, only for Shiroko. Nope, no flips, no flips. No, it's over, it's over. No, unlike before, I'm gonna cut my losses. I'm not gonna waste all my gems right before Eri drops. Although I would have liked to get Nonomi. Oh well. Oh well, we got Shiroko Wolf. I'll take what I can get for Hagmas. We can't get too greedy on Hagmas. Happy New Year! Again. If I didn't see you yesterday, Happy New Year! Oh, shut up. I want to see my wolf. Where's my wolf? I probably shouldn't tell Hoshino to shut up on our birthday, but whoops. Where's Wolf? Where's Wolf? Wolf! There you are. Close to having a full spark shade for Eri. God, I need the witch. I need the witch. Wolf! Hello. So you're for PvP because you got that. You got this going on. Yeah, there's always a chance. It's a 0.001% chance, but it's a chance. All right, today, now that I burned a couple 3,000 gems, fuck. We're gonna continue on Volume 4, Chapter 2. Bap. Make sure to bap your owners on the head for Hoshino's birthday. It's not good luck or anything, but it's fun. Rabbit Carbonug. We are rabbits. We're on part 10, Out of Control. Yeah. Swimsuit Sharko and Swimsuit Haneker banner. Back when it first launched. How many years ago was that? 2? Maybe just 1? Oh, she's having a good day. There's something about the smell of a bottle of Blue Mountain after the morning drills. Blue Mountain. Is she on that Baja Blast? Is Kaya a gamer? Is Kaya a gamer? She's out here cracking open a bottle of Blue Mountain is coffee. Oh. I was about to say, that sounds like a bottle of Baja Blast. What? Summer Haneker is 2.5 thus? Uh-huh. Alright. The heating and grinding process of the beans is meticulous and intense, but it's necessary for the beans to produce this perfect flavor. A harmonious blend of acidic and refreshing. I bet Kaya's one of those nasty bitches that drinks the coffee that comes from the bean shit out by monkeys. Fucking filthy. Fucking goat. Kind of like handling people. If you approach governing hesitantly, scared of opinions and backlash, you're left with nothing but a bitter taste in your mouth. You only know this because there's a girl in Gochiusa named Aoyama Blue Mountain. Ah, interesting. I'm guessing it's a prepared coffee thing. She said she was opening a bottle. Which is weird that she's talking it up about like freshly brewed coffee when it's a bottled coffee that she got from the vending machine. Whatever. There are murmurs now. But in time, Kavodos' people will see. They'll understand that freedom is a small price to pay for the harmony of order. Trains will run on time. Or else. Could be a thermos. It could be a thermos. This could be a localization error again. We don't hate localizers enough. I still need to make the sign to tap. With Chief Officer Ren's supporters ousted and Kaiser Corporation's cooperation, that's hard to say back to back, secured, everything's on track. Granting them authority to dole out punishments was a no-brainer for access to their influence and money. If I just slowly accumulate power like this, I might even become the next General Student Council president. Beep boop. Pick up your phone. Acting General Student Council President. My apologies, I have something to report. Report, Deputy Chief of Defense. All her whimsy gone. Her morning ruined. Not even this luxurious corner office can just recover her morning. She couldn't even get settled and enjoy her morning coffee before someone just fucked up. This had better be important. I have too much on my plate for trivialities. She is now whimsyless. Well, about that. Normally I'd report to the supervisory office, but Chief Officer Rennie is unavailable, so I came directly to you instead. In that case, make it quick. What is it? At 11 a.m. earlier today, a cash transport train on the Hokuroku Central Line was commandeered by armed criminals. Their current location is unknown. Shiroko? It sounds like Shiroko, but this isn't her volume. And they haven't really... Now that I think about it, it's weird that the mass swimsuit gang hasn't robbed a bank with SRT, but I need that event. According to protocol, the acting presidente must contact the transportation office to activate the emergency system and request assistance from neighboring districts. Yes, a train hacking armed robbers. Wait, a train was hijacked. Why am I only hearing about this now? But hijackings are practically routine in Kavotos. It's almost like a monthly tradition at this point. And you very emphatically specified no reports this morning, so... The goat only has herself to blame. I don't think the goat's cut out for this job. Guys, I think the goat might be overestimating her capacity for this. Routine, you said? And Chief Officer Rin used to handle these hijackings on top of her other responsibilities? Yes, that's correct. Well, she wanted a simple morning. And now it's the afternoon. Pink Stalin's eyes are very... I maintain that she's Pink Mussolini. I mean, literally. She's obsessing about trains now. The trains will run on time. Fine, I'll handle transportation. Coordinate with Valkyrie Police School to ID the criminals and see all possible escape routes. Start with the stations. There's a slight issue. What? What now? I forgot to close my door again. I always forget my door. Hold on. My door! Ah! I'm so small. I forgot that I was messing with my model and now it zooms out when I get away from the camera. Wow. Some kind of VTuber magic. What the fuck? I'm back. I'm happy. What? What now? The Public Peace Bureau Director and all its members who usually handle this are actually still on probation. They were punished for disobeying orders. That's not Kana, is it? Kana's the chief, isn't she? Not the director? I don't remember. Due to the executive order going into effect, most Security Bureau students are out on weapon inspection, so there's no personnel to respond to the situation. Director of Public Peace. Okay. It is Kana? Then rally any available officer or public safety member you can find! Isn't restoring order your duty? Duty. If you let this new council down, then I can't help but wonder what new role you, Deputy Chief of Defense, will be holding once the dust settles. I'll handle it immediately! Didn't expect this being president. The sentence is structured bad. This isn't a me thing, this is a sentence thing. Didn't expect this being president thing. There needs to be the word thing there. To be so draining. They're missing a noun there, or what subject or whatever. Add subjective, whatever. I don't know. I just abuse English. I don't know how it works. Hello, transportation's office. Chief Kaya, what do you want? My title is Acting General Student Council Presidente, not Chief. You want me to call you that? My lunch would be delivered and go cold before I finish. Bleh. Which my lunch will be delivered soon, so I'm busy. There are more pressing matters than your lunch. The Deputy Chief of Defense reported a hijacking of a cash transportation train on the Hokuruku line. Central line. I need you to activate the emergency system to dispatch personnel. Organize search and retrieval for the train to report back to me. Who wants code lunch? Cavemen who eat Subway. I only said that because no, there's Subway enjoyers in chat. Pink on pink violence. Well, no. I'm good. Excuse me? Train hijackings aren't like snap my fingers and the problem will be fixed. It's gonna be an annoying, drawn-out process. I'll handle it after lunch. Do you not grasp the urgency here? If you think your lackadaisical attitude is going to fly here, I'll arrest you for negligence and sabotage the General Student Council. We do love the gremlin. We love this gremlin in particular. Sure, go ahead. At least I won't have to work anymore. Can you ask them to bring me some chips? Bet! Ooh, I really hope a replacement can read and manage all these operational charts and stuff. Well, best of luck to them, I guess. Nobody knows Kabota's operations like me and my staff, Kaya. But if you want to gut my department, go ahead. I'm sure that'll work out real well for you. Kaya was not ready for this. The goat badly overestimated how good this was gonna go for her. Are you trying to strong-arm me? My lunch just got here later. Kaya's whimsy is about to implode. Get the feeling Moko will become more important in the future? I could see that. I mean, I don't know. Is she a fan favorite? I don't know, but I could see that. I mean, you are right about the pink woman thing. Be good, Kaya. Be good, dipshit. Stay calm, Kaya. Deep breaths. You're Kavotis' finest and the future General Student Council Presidente. Stay calm and rational. Tackle problems one at a time. What? What problem needs fixing now? Kaya, you've had to deal with exactly one problem today. I feel like this is only your second call of the whole day, and it's the afternoon now. Kaya, my dear. You see him on edge acting Owie! Hi, Owie! Oh, Chief of Finance. Just dealing with a barrage of issues on my first day. There's always a transition period. You're a sensible one, so I trust you're not here to add to my troubles. Well... Sorry, I just want to look at Owie. She's always pretty. She's always pretty. She's Yuka's and Rennie's love child. I love you, Owie. I like the detail that you can see her clearly defined thighs through. Never mind. So about the new executive order expenses invoice you submitted earlier. Yes, it's necessary for the new council. Please process it. Rejected. What? On what grounds? I reviewed it personally, and all the invoice entries are in Arabic numerals. As opposed to what? Roman? The fuck? It's against policy to process, non-Chinese numerals to prevent fraud. Wait. Wait, what? Wait. Lore confirmation that China and... I don't know, the Middle East exist in this world? Localization error again? What did they call it originally then? If not Chinese and Arabic or... Hey Ace, how you doing? I'm having an aneurysm. Okay, I'm over it. To prevent fraud. Also, the authorization stamp is smudged and difficult to read. Kanji symbols. Okay. But what they call the Arabic numerals. If I can't read the name, I can't verify it. If I can't verify it, I can't approve it. Resubmit it following the correct procedures at your convenience. Oh, wait, Chief Owie! Owie, I'm swamped all the way to my bangs right now. Your very pretty bangs. Kaya's pretty. Kaya's pretty. Well, that's what I'm saying, is that there's no other names for them, but using the names Arabic or Chinese numerals or kanji numerals implies the existence of those places in this alternate dimension fucked up flipper palace called Kavodos. So, I don't know. Clump. Couldn't you just overlook this? Oh, can you overlook this just once? I promise I'll make it up to. No. I feel like Kai should know Owie enough by now. No exceptions, no matter your position. Even Chief Officer Rennie revised her mistakes herself. But... oh yeah, I forgot about that, where Longcast refers to an Italian bistro. I forgot about that. Still! Revisions have a same... also, I could unironically believe that they just threw in Italy somewhere in Strange Reel, the world of Ace Combat. Just fuck it, there's Italy. No, we're not gonna explain it. I mean, they have Spain spelled backwards or whatever. So yeah, fuck it, they have Italy somewhere. Revisions have the same day turnaround. If it isn't corrected by today, I'll have to dismiss it entirely. Could I perhaps get an extension? Be cool, Kaya. Just until tomorrow? Tomorrow! But not a minute later. Seriously, did I ever just wake up and decide to be difficult today? Was it sapping? Yeah, it's sapping. Strange Rule is strange. There's also a lot of redundancy in Strange Reel. There's like 3 or 4 different Soviet Unions. There's like 3 or 4 different Europes, EUs. There's a couple of different United Kingdoms in there. America is kind of just conglomerated between Osea and Grace Maria. Yeah, Strange Rule is strange. And we love it for it. Why can't I find any competent help? Not one single person. I know someone. I know a Yuka. I can't believe my bad luck with people. Problems. Hi, Yukino. Yes, but all trivial. They just need to be delegated properly. Funny you just arrived, Yukino. How's your paperwork? It's only that incompetence somehow has the power to make a mountain of even the tiniest molehill. The Fox Squad's my only subordinates who can do as they're told. Because discipline executing orders are our job, our gerb. And a weapon is useless if it can't fulfill its purpose. Yeah, Sapin is eastern side of the continent, if I remember right, because it's like southeast of Belka. And Belka is central north, I think. That kind of mindset is why I appreciate you. I do have a question I want to ask. When do you plan on reviving SRT Academy? Is that really your concern right now? Right now, we need to secure the Board of Trust and consolidate Board's trust and consolidate power. Once I control the Council, I'll make you 10 new SRTs. Priorities, Yukino! Understood. I apologize, she said unapologetically. It's okay. Remember, I'm the only one who truly understands you and your worth. That's like the least trustworthy thing you could say ever. Trust in me, and you'll have what you want. I am the council. Following my orders is the only way for you to give your squad members and those starry-eyed Kohai what they need the most. She's talking like a Discord groomer is what she's talking like. Understood. You know it's so pretty. Floppies. Acting General Student Council President, I have a report! At this point, nothing could surprise me anymore. Well, go on. What's the crisis this time? Sorry, I was looking for Yukino's tail. Mixed in with her hair. It's, the director of HR was attacked by her subordinates. Based. Let him fight. In fact, throw them some knives. Whoever survives gets to be the new director of HR. Yeah, I think that's good. Whoa, what did you say? A few hours earlier, outside the General Student Council building. No, you don't want her to dissolve HR because we want Kaya to have to deal with HR because it's a drain on her resources. We can dissolve them later. Also, HR going immediately to the comrades? Okay. The quick dismissal of the acting president was thanks to every single one of you here. You came together as one screaming voice, and our injustices were heard. I think this member of the council came from Red Winter. Hurrah! It's been days! They might be our alumni, but they're so dedicated to protesting it almost makes me feel bad. Did you hear how they actually refused payment? There's no need for pity! Challenging injustice and authority is the workers' way! Literally, Red Winter. We could protest all day, as long as it's against those in power. Is this an actual named character, or is this another Red Winter goon? I guess you never really take the Red Winter out of the student. Yep, there's the mental asylum. So is Chief Officer really gone? Huh? That's old news. She couldn't take the power of our protester shouts! Chief Officer Ready-chan stepped down already. Then who's the acting General Student Council President now? Shiran Yue and Kaya, I think, now. It's kind of confusing, but they said the old president chose her or something. Which means... I like the Red Winter bop. We're bopping, hold on. I don't like Red Winter, but I like this bop. And I like Shigure. Also, yes. Down with fake Presidente Kaya! Down, down, fake, fake! I like how they couldn't even be bothered to give her, like, a General Studio Council outfit. What? What are you chanting right now? Hey, we wanted Rennie! We wanted Rennie to chant out, not Kaya! I do like this one. I don't know if I've seen her before. We did! But Rennie-chan stepped down. Mussolini was not ready for the Stalinists. Kaya is the acting presidente now. She is the representative authority of all of Kavodos. Yeah, I have a feeling that the localizers were taking this unironically, and they thought they were really cooking, making this some unironic thing instead of a joke. Minori is stacked. I could see it. I could see her being stacked. She hides it well, because she's wearing the giant winter coat and several layers, but I could see it. So that means everything in Kavodos is her fault now! Her fault! Her fault! Hey, can't even begin to follow your logic! This isn't the communist, this is the useful idiot. She just became the acting president today! How could she possibly be responsible for the state of Kavodos? Leaders are accountable for their team's mistake. So any issues arising in Kavodos should fall on the shoulders of the current acting General Student Council president, aka Shiranue Kaya. Whether it's the absence of a 3-day work week, the unexpected cold snap. It's up in the 60s again today. I had a migraine overnight. Cause the weather swings, cause the fucking pressure differential. I hate being old enough where I can feel the change in temperature because it gives me headaches. I miss my 20s when I could just live and I didn't feel anything. Being old is missing not feeling anything. Jesus Christ. Answer, Kaya! Answer! Denounce anything! Demand everything! What's her ultimate? Denounce anything! Demand everything! These revolutionaries are so self-absorbed. Look, you're done here! Get out! Comrades, she's unveiling her true colors. They can never hide their evil for long. Just like President Sharano and her motley crew. Hey, hey, hey! Respect the stash. Never forget, this is why we hate bureaucrats! I'd like to see the construction goons without the helmet. I bet they'd be really cute. They wouldn't be dead hot like the Hot Springs goons, but they might be charmers. We won't rest until all tyrants and capitalists are gone! No! Don't come closer! Stay back or I'll report you all to Chief Kaya! Was that a threat? That's how we say good morning at Red Winter Academy. Comrades, are you prepared to fight? We are ready! CG. I wasn't expecting a CG here. Awesome. The Red Winter Labor Party struggle begins anew! Hurrah! What's Rennie-chan doing? Kicking her feet up. Having a nap. Sleeping in for the first time. Ever, literally. Kaya just woke up. It's afternoon now. Not her problem! Black coffee. The next, I missed the red winter bop. I got used to having the red winter bop in the background. The next day, I miss not being old. The next day, while making my way through the city to meet with Wabbit Squad. I said no! Shouldn't a Valkyrie student know the rules? This individual isn't suspicious. They live in the neighborhood. Just yesterday, I talked to them about egg prices in front of the station. As I often do. The localizers have been here. I'll take full responsibility if anything happens. Can't you just let them through? We can't subvert the law because some kid says the suspicious individual's okay. Disagree with the protocol, take it up with the right department. How cathartic it was to hear the march during this volume. Yeah, I don't know how Kaya doesn't know what Kavotos is actually like. I think she just got caught up in her own world, but I don't know how she misunderstood this. She misunderstood the assignment. If Valkyrie students aren't able to protect and ensure the safety of citizens, then who is? Mind explaining the situation? Please? Thank goodness! Sensei! Hi! Sensei des! Please don't name me in front of the officer. Shit. He knows who I am now. Chill, Sensei. Hey! That's great, teacher. Powerlines to you. This isn't from this neighborhood. They need you to the subway to get to the doctor's appointment. But then this Kaiser security guard blocked our way, saying that regulations had changed and started doing this inspection. We're just following protocol. Regulations allow us unilateral authority to perform routine inspections at any time. Much like the Patriot Act. I'm not wearing a name badge. I would never let them trick you into wearing a name badge, especially if you're working somewhere. That's how they get you. With the recent changes in the student council, there has been a rise in the number of terror threats. In accordance with the new administrative order for DU public transportation safety, citizens entering the subway need a round-trip ticket receipt, government transit permit, a subway map, and a copy of their DU City Library record. Who has a library record? Just download the books online, idiot. If a book is returned because someone's in another district for too long, it'd be quite a hassle for our libraries. It's a new measure enacted by the Interim General Student Council for a safer Kavotos. We thank you for your continued cooperation. Well, I only have my ticket! I had no idea I need so many documents for the subway. Borrowing records? Why? I haven't borrowed from the city library and I can't even remember how long! No documents, no entry. If you can't produce the required documents, find another way to your appointment, idiot. But there aren't any buses! Should I walk? It's an hour walk to the hospital. He's got something bad going on. He has having to go to the fucking hospital for an appointment. I don't think my tummy can take that. This is clearly a medical emergency. Getting to the hospital should be our top priority now. An individual's personal circumstances are not excuse for non-compliance. Go have your tummy ache somewhere else, idiot. We provide citizens ample notice about new policy before they were enacted. It is the citizens' responsibility to obey the law, regardless of any inconveniences to themselves. Did I hear you correctly just now? Do you have an issue with what I said? Are you, a Valkyrie Police School student, attempting to undermine the authority of Kaiser Security, granted by none other than acting Presidente Kaya? Some people like me are illiterate. I have Yuka read everything for me. I can already see the headlines. Thackeray student goes on a rampage downtown. Can the police school still be trusted? I never wanted a fight, but if this is how you choose to conduct yourself... Kirino! Stop right there, criminal scum! Clumpies? Kaya? Kaya? Or General? General? I think it's the General. We all fancy a ride on the subway tonight? General? Kaya? Kaya! Kaya! The GOAT! If the issue here is paperwork, I might be able to assist. Hi, Kaya, I love you. The Director Kana! Do you intend to escort the civilian to the city office to trade the mandated paperwork? Not the GOAT, the GOAT. Do I look like a tour guide to you? We can sort everything out here. Ticket receipts are electronic and sent automatically. Just check your email, idiot. Oh, it's right here in my spam folder. Or receipt from the transportation department. What's next? A transit permit? Recently added a clause to include a grace period after these new policies were enacted. Thackeray students have the authority to give out interim permits while the grace period is active. Idiot. The permit form, Karen. Oh, sign the bottom. Idiot. Yes, ma'am! Let's see. You can get subway map for free from the station. Idiot. That just leaves the library record. DU City Library automatically gets rid of any borrowing records that haven't shown activity for 2 or more years. The citizen fits that category, which exempts him from that requirement. Idiot. Look, Kana is canonically saying idiot after every line here. She's on her afternoon coffee. She's calling everyone idiot. It is what it is. Are we good then, idiot? It appears so. Proceed. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. Okay, bye. He's probably gonna shit all over the subway. They shouldn't have let him on. Back for one day and already up to my neck in work. That was amazing, Director Kana. Thank you so much. Vote for you, that citizen. Nah. Really, that's her last name? Nakatsu Casa Carino. Mom! What were you thinking, putting your hand on your weapon? She was gonna shoot herself because by shooting herself she would miss and hit the robot. Trust. You ran into some Kaiser security guards who wouldn't listen to you, so your first instinct was open fire in the middle of the city? No, ma'am, not at all! We're actually hearing a lot of last names this volume, I noticed. I wasn't going to shoot. What, were you just gonna fire a warning shot? She draws her pistol and just shoots straight up in the air in the middle of the city. The guard refused to listen to reason, so my plan was to deploy a smoke grenade and help the civilian escape. One smoke grenade against Kaya's security guards armed with the best technology known to Gavodos. I see your point. You need to learn to think, idiot. Proxy should always be your first. Oh, is all that commotion? I heard a Thackeray student picked a fight with a Kaiser guard, and they really got into it. It must have been over one of the new regulations. I don't blame her, honestly. Let's relocate somewhere more private. Ooh, somewhere private with Kaya. Oh, she's lucky. Lucky girl, getting alone time with Kaya. You owe me a cup of coffee for bailing you out there, idiot. Yes, ma'am! I'll get you 10 cups if you like. Kaya is pointedly ignoring Sensei's presence. I'm feeling really invisible right now. Kaya! Wait. Kana! Look, they're both the goat. Whichever one is the correct one, pretend that's the one I'm saying. There's a place nearby that has the fluffiest donuts, too. I don't like donuts, but I'll take the cafe. Are you even a cop? Sensei being ignored because he kind of took her job. Did I? I didn't sign the goats, not her, not this goat, the other goat. I didn't sign the other goats' paper. I mean, technically, I took her job when I got isekai'd here. If anything. Is Sensei just tagging along because he has nothing else better to do? And no one acknowledged Sensei, so he invited himself? Sensei invited himself because he was being ignored. Three coffees, please, and a chocolate donut set, I say, knowing it will piss off Kana because she doesn't like donuts. Oh, that's the occasion, Sensei. The occasion is you acknowledging my existence, Kana! I was supposed to pay for it. A token of gratitude. No, you guys don't do enough to warrant that. As your teacher, I can do at least this much. As great teacher, Powerlines! This is my way of taking credit for their work. The world might be flipped on its axis right now, but somehow you always manage to stay exactly the same, Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. She does a lot for Sensei, which makes it hurt that much more. Shut up, robot. Which makes it hurt that much more when she doesn't acknowledge my existence. Here you go, 3 coffees and a chalky donut set. How many donuts is in a donut set? A dozen? A half dozen? A baker's dozen? It looks delicious. The specialty donuts here are my favorite. Uber's the only one who where's Foob? I want my emotional support, Foob. The one who showed me this cafe. I love how well the donuts and coffee pair together. Since they use the bittersweet dark chocolate when you have it at the same time as the cafe. Up until now, Kavonis has been protected by novices. The Blackbird Police School officers are, at the end of the day, students who care more about finding the next best donut shop in public safety. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Kaiser Security, on the other hand, has a team of seasoned former PMC units on call at all times. We are prepared and capable of providing the best security technology can offer under any circumstance. In the DU alone, under the guidance of Acting Student Council President Akaya, we have tightened security, established rigorous inspection points, and managed to cut down crime rates by a solid 50%. At Kaiser Security, our commitment is to restore peace and order in the DU. Peace, huh? Sounds nice. Yes, it does. Clump. Sensei! I heard you turned down the goats reform proposal. Yeah, I couldn't read it. I have literally no idea what it said. Oh shit, this background music. I look forward to contesting the copyright claim. Did I get copyright claimed yesterday? Let me look. Oh, I didn't. Wow. I love how inconsistent it is. I didn't have time to look at... It's okay, Kaya. I reach over and put my hand on hers. I'm illiterate too. But you didn't have much to lose from what from it. From what I could From what I could tell. What the fuck was that sentence? Which leads me to believe the refusal is more principle driven. The principle that I didn't have my Yuka or Aoi there or Renny-chan to read it to me. Renny-chan would always read it to me. Renny-chan would read the proposals to me like I was watching Barney. You summed it up well. If it was just a simple, pacifying gesture, then sure, go crazy with their principles or whatnot. Kaya, I don't... Kana! I'm sorry, wrong goat. Kana! I don't know how to break it to you, but I really don't have the principles you think I do. But I don't think I need to remind you that saying no to Kaya is never that simple. She's hardly one hardly one to ever let sleeping dogs lie. Can I say one sentence straight? Kana, not Kaya. Kana, you acted on your principals when you helped me, didn't you? Well... we all have to stick to our guns every once in a while, don't we? There's my maverick cop, my loose cannon! Speaking of, I'm glad to see you again. I missed you. God, please marry me, Kana. How are you feeling? Are you cleared for the field again? Or are you just LARPing? Clomp. More or less, but... is it a big hairy butt? Hello? Kaya! Goat CG, goat CG, goat CG! Look at her just sipping her coffee. Being beautiful. Kaya doesn't have a title. Oh. You were overqualified anyways. I've resigned my position as a Public Peace Bureau Director. To be more exact, I've been temporarily relieved of my position. Get this dialogue the fuck out of my Kana's face! How dare you censor Kana's eyes with this? If it was retaliation for helping me, I can't have you taking responsibility for my decisions, Sensei. Regardless of the situation and time, Department's Director can and shouldn't break protocol, ever. Instead, I defied direct orders from my superiors and fought allies with hostile intent. I don't know if you could call them allies, more like frenemies. And it's okay to fight frenemies. That's half the reason to have them. Even if I made the right call in the end, I still have to hold myself accountable. The more we bend the rules, make exceptions, the easier it becomes for bad characters to manipulate them. Counter argument, you're making it easier for bad actors to abuse them now. I went into this knowing I have to pay the price, and I'm at peace with it. Honestly, I'm glad it wasn't worse. There are things I didn't plan for. Ooh. Shut up, Kana! I'm looking at your coffee! God, I wish I was that coffee right now. God, I wish I had that donut. Relieved and yet still carrying your badge. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. That's an illegal. A lot of Public Peace Bureau students followed in support of my insubordination. They met the same fate I did. And now we have no bureau providing security for the citizens. Which is also how Kaya was able to pivot DU security to Kaiser's control so smoothly. Kaiser's largest, most successful corporation in Kavodos. They have means and experience well outside of what the Public Peace Bureau was able to provide. I trust they can maintain Kavodos' police and maintain Kavodos' they can maintain Kavodos' what? What is that possessing? Why is there an apostrophe there? This sentence is not fine. What is Kavodos possessing? I trust that they can maintain Kavodos and police laws and regulations. I refuse to believe that's correct. Someone fucked up there. But! How come the ghettos get 2 police robots? I wonder. What does bother me now is, wait, what does bother me, comma, comma, is how tight these regulations have gotten the massive increase in guards. Other companies, besides Kaiser Corporation, are pretty much sidelined. Citizens are staying indoors, afraid of the paramilitary level forces that are marching through their neighborhoods. Sure, crime rates have gone down, but the ends justify the means here. But are the trains running on time? I have to admit, I haven't been sure of much these days. They write a lot of sentences, weirdly. The only thing I can do is hope my decision wasn't the wrong one. You made the call you thought was right. That's all that matters, goat. You don't need to defend me. Too late! Then stop dumping your purse out in front of me. Everything the villain does in the story has to catch up to her eventually, right? Honestly, I should have stepped down a long time ago. Now I'm not sure if I lost my opportunity. There, you're not some third-rate villain, Director Kanna! Kirino was sitting in the corner of the table, very awkwardly, just having no idea what to say with her former boss dumping her purse out. Kirino! You have exceptional aim. Your admin work is impeccable, and despite all your experience, you genuinely care. I can't just sit around and listen to you talk down about yourself anymore! Not when so many of us at Valkyrie look up to you, too! I train every day hoping to be half as good as you one day, Director Kanner. Sadly, Kirino, you could train twice a day every day and you still wouldn't be a quarter as good as me. Enter my heart! Went for the jugular. I can say the same for myself. I can never become a member of the public safety. Can we just call them the police? Can we all agree just say the police from now on? Member of the police and gain the faith and trust of the citizens like you have. You might be a lousy shot, but you've really proven yourself. Director Kanner! Down with the acting Journal Student Council President Kaya! We deserve a 2-day work week! Yo, what the fuck? I'm communist now. See to our demands, or I'll eat your pudding! I want pudding. Where do these guys come from? No matter what we do, they just keep cropping up! Like flies, we can't do our job, them always in the way! We need backup! Backup! Time for work, Kirino. Let's go. It doesn't matter who's in charge of security. We still have our duty as Valkyrie students. We'll provide backup. Yes, ma'am! See you around, Sensei! Okay, but not because you told me to. Thank you for the donuts, Powerlines, Sensei! You're welcome. You want another? To taunt Kanna? Take one for Foob! She'll be mad she didn't get donuts! I finished my coffee and head out to Kasagi Park to see the homeless bitches. To be continued. Now! Meow. Determination! Yeah. Clompies? Where'd the tents go? Where'd all the tents go? Last time we saw this background, there were a bunch of tents, besides just these three. Because I distinctly remember us talking about it yesterday. Or whenever we last saw this. Hello? Did they just accidentally use the wrong BG? Huh. I'm back! Oh my god, they get evicted? Oh my god, they got evicted! This is not a drill! Oh my god, they're gone! They're gone! I'm free! freedom. I got what I wanted, but at what cost? I searched all throughout the homeless encampment, but it was a ghost town. Thank God! I gotta make some calls. I gotta get the shit torn down before anyone has a chance to reoccupy it. Can you imagine the smell in there? Months of stinky homeless bitches. Finally, I found their old sleeping tent empty with only a letter left inside. This is... Damn. I wish I was literate. Dear great teacher Powerlines Sensei. Hi, Des. Hello, this is Miyako. Hi, Miyako! I'm sorry that I'm delivering this news in a letter. No, don't apologize. I'm happier this way. Starting today, we're officially ending our Kusagi Park occupation in protest. You were protesting? Miyako, dear, everyone, including you, forgot that it was a protest. To rejoin our senpais. What is with the localizer's refusal to reuse the word kohai and senpai, despite them being so universal in weebdom? When we talked, I truly did believe in what you told me and the things we discussed. But with acting Presidente Kaya supporting the revival of SRT Academy, our protest no longer had a cause. I couldn't justify asking my squad members to continue living under these conditions when there's no longer a fight to rally behind. Living in the park has been hard, scrounging for expired bentos and stealing barrels just to have somewhere to bathe. Can we... I feel like... Is this in pencil? Can I erase this line so there's less incriminating evidence of that incident? Because... Never mind. I can't forget how difficult it was for my squad members when we first moved here. But despite all that, your support was invaluable. I don't want you to think it wasn't. Any one of those struggles I mentioned would have brought us to our knees had you not been there to pick us back up every single time. For legal reasons, I have to forget the rabbit soup. It's thanks to you that we can now look forward and accept support from others too. All their needs will be met, we can follow Saki's regimented daily routine, and Mo will have enough firepower to blow up Kavotos. I'm kidding, in Minecraft. Good dear God, I hope. Even Miyu will finally get to have that comfy bed she's always wanted. It wasn't an easy decision. It required sacrificing my principals. But maybe principals were wrong. At the end of the day, a weapon that can't serve its purpose is useless, right? I do hope the decision was best for everyone. I'm sorry I didn't discuss it with you first. No, don't apologize. Thank God you guys are gone. Thank God I have my front yard back. I wanted to ask you for advice in person first. I wanted to know what you thought of my choice. But I felt that hearing your voice would have made me second guess myself. That usually means you're wrong. So I hope you understand why this letter is the only thing we left you as a goodbye. We put you through a lot, didn't we? Dear God. It's finally over. Oh, the nightmare of the homeless bunnies is over. Holy fuck. Thank you, Sensei. No, thank you, Miyako. We'll come back to clean up the... No, don't worry about it. It's gonna be gone. Don't worry about it. If you need anything, it'll be in the dump. After completing our operation. No, don't come back. If you need anything, it'll be in the dumpster around the corner. I hope our paths cross again one day. As long as you have a home and a job, I don't care. Maybe in a different place in a different world. Miyako, please don't threaten me with another isekai. Sincerely, Miyako. No PS? No PS. What's with the joints on the bed? What's with those? The wheels? Why are there wheels? I've never seen a bunk like that. What's with the wheels? I guess it makes sense somehow for it to be a coupling joint. But why the wheel? Wouldn't it be more space efficient and material efficient to have it just be a rectangular joint? Whatever. It don't matter. None of this matters. It's all going in the dump. I clean out the homeless encampment. Thank God. The wheel joints are normal? Huh. Interesting. So it doesn't bend. Huh. Based off the coordinates, this is where they said to meet them. Clomp. Clomp, clomp. This is the biggest training facility I've ever seen, if that's even what it is. We're so far out. Who knew there was a whole facility all the way out here? Who knew there was a desert in DU? Or did they accidentally go to Abydos? Is SRT invading Abydos? This isn't going to go well for them. Weird. Doesn't show up on satellite images. ECM device was blocking cameras, maybe? This was an SRT Academy training facility before the Council Presidente disappeared. It was meant to serve as a base of operations in the event of emergency, so its very existence was highly confidential. This is my first time here as well. You've made your choice. Clumpies. You can know. They found it. The black site. NPC jail. The rabbits have found NPC jail! Reporting! Look, inside of these sheds, there are so many students locked away. There's White Rabbit. There's the Fox Squad of. There's all the other students. This is NPC jail. I have received orders that Tsukiyuki Miyako and other 3 members of the Rabbit Squad who joined Fox Squad. As squad leader, I hereby disband Rabbit Squad and transfer authority of its members to Fox Squad leader Shishidi Yukino. Confirmed! Really, Shishido? It's a handsome name. As of now, Tsukiyuki Miyako and the 3 members of her squad will serve as an active unit under Fox Squad. Are they gonna give them helmets with like fox ears? Since they had helmets with bunny ears? That'd be perfect. Yeah, what I said, cheater. Welcome to Fox Squad, squad leader Suki Miyako. Thanks. Foxes! There they are. I found the wabbits. You took your sweet time. We've been waiting. Tummy. Tummy. Tommy! Togi and Karumi! Nico! My cousin Nico! Thank you for coming all the way here. Are you hungry? Or would you like to shower first? Or would you like me? Shower? We get to shower in a room? Bowling? Absolutely! Cleanliness is vital for combat readiness. No stinky homeless bitches here in NPC jail. No matter how dire the situation, you can't train efficiently if you're not. Stinky wabbits. Sorry, I forgot. Not at all! We're the ones who chose to live in a park like homeless bitches. Well, I'm happy to say we're equipped with showers and individual beds for each of you. Please make yourself at home. Thank you! I'm exhausted. I just want a good shower and a soft bed. That does sound nice. But before that... Art? We're starting all of your special training routines! Up and at 'em, bun buns! Bunny bun. I wasn't expecting that face from her. That was a good face. Some specialized training right now. Based on recent observations, your combat skills need sharpening. A lot. No, it's hell year. Welcome to 2026. Consider it a bonding activity. We'll get to evaluate your strengths and weaknesses. Wabbit Squad, gear up and meet at the training area. Just when I thought I could finally experience luxury and comfort of my poor hard knock life. We're going to special training directly from our senpais. No dilly-dallying. Unpacking gear up. Meow. You're probably the only one SFT has to be excited about surprise training. The music. It's a bop. At least there are showers. Don't have to worry about being sticky if we sweat. Since our adorable kohai are here, let's put some extra effort in today's dinner menu. Yeah, this song is always goated when it shows up. Miyako? Everything okay? Everything's great! Yeah, everything's great! She's screaming internally. She hides it well. The shocker in fear. Hi, Kaya. How you doing? I have one condition. I have a condition! I have several conditions. More of a request, if you will. For the Red Winter Office, take responsibility for and disband the protesters from your school. Can we shake on that, Presidente Sharano? Carano, whatever. It seems you are confused, Acting General Student Council Presidente. Welcome back, Casino! You see, I am not simply a Presidente. I am the Student Council President of Red Winter Academy, head of beautification, great leader, head of physical education, and the catering department, and this month's top pudding taster, Sharano. Don't forget the stash! I refuse to respond to such a paltry title! Yes, Red Winter Academy Student Council President and head of the various departments, Sharano. Back to the matter at hand. Head of various departments? You trivialize my position. I'll have you purged. Kaya's fucking around and finding out. Why is this little child in front of me so attached to these state positions no one cares about? Please excuse me, great leader Sharano. But the protesters hindering the General Student Council's abilities to carry out their responsibilities is a pressing concern. They're causing civil unrest all over DU. Yeah, she just got straight rage baited. And you know what? I bet Kaya's a first year. Look at her. She's too tall to be a third year. An external security review confirmed that most of these troublemakers are students from Red Winter Academy. And DU's chief of defense and the acting General Student Council president. I am firmly demanding the Red Winter office take accountability. Now that you mention it, the Labor Party has been unusually quiet. That's their game. What's their grievance that they're protesting this time? That's a good question, great leader Sharano. Snip snap. These students are demanding not just free pudding rations and unrealistic 2-day work week. I want a 1-day work week! But they're also initiating a coup. Again. I just noticed Sharano wears shorts. I always assumed it was a skirt down there, but she's wearing shorts. Huh. Is that so? And? Does that giant black hat block your hearing? A coup! A rebellion! They're trying to topple the Joe Student Council itself! As the acting Joe Student Council president responsible for Kibota's security, this is a matter that can't. I get it. Coups can be quite bothersome. I've weathered quite a few hundred myself. She has tights underneath the shorts. One thing I've learned, Chief Kaya, is that trying to crush a coup directly only fuels it flames. And isn't it natural for students to rebel if they're unhappy with the council's actions? Well, what do you mean by that? There will always be those short-sighted students who can't see the visions of distinguished leaders like us. While it's nothing like Red Winter, I imagine being General Student Council President of DU must be challenging. The public will never understand you. This is exactly why I'm trying to request that the Red Winter office take responsibility. Now then, I don't normally involve myself in matters outside of my mental asylum, but when I see hard work, it must be rewarded. Therefore, the Red Winter office will send you a box of Sharinka. What? What's a Sharinka? Sharinka? Is that a candy? How do you spell that? Sharinka food? Nothing's coming up. It's Russian chocolate. Huh. Only people were coming up for Sharinka. Interesting. Well, send me a what now? Yeah, what I said. Yeah, I've never tried a Sharinka, Chief of Defense. Kaya's Powerlines for real, throwing responsibilities to other people for his accountability. Look. Kaya's lucky that I love her because she's just like me for real. Sharinka is Red Winter Academy signature milk chocolate. Its richness is unparalleled. If it's to your liking, perhaps the Joneston Council could receive regular shipments. What I'm asking for is manpower, not... Oh no, how could this have happened? I was enjoying chatting with a like-minded leader so much. Wow, that is a burn. That is a burn. Burned. I almost missed my scheduled nap time. We'll continue this later, Acting Joneston Council President, whatever your name was. That insolent brat. How does Red Winter Academy not have one single serious student? Shigure is their most unironic serious student, and she's been exiled. Yeah. I need some Shigure in my life right now. Meh. 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 I liked her at first, but Haney... Meh. Meh! Wait, I'm not from Red Winter Academy. I know, I wasn't talking to you. Are you sure that brat is Red Winter Academy Student Council Presidente and Representative Chief of Staff? Indeed, really, that's her last name? Rinkoa? It's kind of cute. I had no idea. Sharino currently holds the position of Student Council Presidente at Red Winter Federal Asylum. Currently. Last week, I believe, was Chairwoman Ikikira Marina. Oh, the bitch. The toilet scrubber. If I am understanding this correctly, we have to solve this security threat by negotiating with an academy that changes its leaders on a weekly basis. Yet, the former acting president Ren seemed quite competent at it. I love Momoka. I love Momoka. With the right incentives, this should be a cakewalk compared to dealing with Trinity and Gehenna. I guess someone with a background in defense might only know how to use sticks. No. Heine is really good in this volume. I liked her at first, but her singular character trait of being hungry and sleeping. Meh. Chief Kaya? Acting General Student Council President. I'm sorry! Acting General Student Council President! Regardless of the regular defense reports, numerous civilians made grievances about the new policy mandating them to show 10 forms of IDs when making a cash withdrawal. And there have been a number of incidents across DU where frustrated civilians have brandished weapons instead of IDs, coercing bank staff to make the withdrawal. That's 2 character traits. Yeah, at least she's consistent. That's blatant armed robbery. This is happening all over, and factory officers and Kaiser guards just twiddling their thumbs? As mentioned before, both Security Bureau and Kaiser Security are stretched thin due to the sheer number of daily inspections. But they lack the personnel than hire private security firms to maintain security. I won't tolerate even a single criminal act while I'm in charge of Kavodos! She says that, but things have been way more chaotic since she took over. A protest delayed me for 30 minutes this morning when I was trying to get to Sanctum Tower. While minor crimes have decreased, major crimes have escalated. Because all of our resources have been directed towards regulating citizens. Criminals have suddenly found some more room to play. With the Director of Human Resources out of commission, Chief Kaya has less supporters than ever. Maybe she can't keep up with the pressures of her office. Chief Officer Rinny-chan is looking more and more competent every day. Rinny-chan is just living her best life. She has gone absolute girl failure mode. Can you imagine? Ren is slobbing it up hard right now. She's not even dressed. She's just slobbing it up in bed. Enough! Meeting adjourned. Okay, bye. I'm not mad, you're mad! Big clumpies. You kept me waiting. There you are, Acting General Student Council President. I'm here in person because there seems to be a delay in payments to Kaiser Security. Considering the manpower and equipment acquired, the previous payment doesn't even come close to covering. Why am I still being bothered with petty problems? With the amount of money we paid you, how is it that you're incapable of handling even a single student protest before it reaches my desk? Why? Because they haven't paid the proper price. But of course. Yes. Canonically, Renny-chan is just taking Tylenol. Popping a Tylenol every minute she's in a room. 1 Tylenol pop for every dust mote. But I want to believe that she's gone full Rio, where she's slobbing it up girl failing hard. She is bed rotting. You say what you have paid me is how much the council has approved in its budget. But if your problem won't go away, then maybe the budget isn't sufficient. You're in no position to be asking for more, Kaiser. He has a name, and it's General! Have you forgotten that I kept Kaiser Corporation from diving nose first into bankruptcy? Or would you be banned and covered up your crimes in the incident? But of course not. Trust is the backbone of any business arrangement. However, I also don't believe in conducting business arrangements on emotional whims. This man has zero whimsy. You may have saved us from bankruptcy. Doesn't mean I'll burn through our revenues for you. Clump. But you asked where I would be. I would have recovered quite easily. I can just throw away the Kaiser brand and start a new company should things go wrong. What about you? You stake your name and credibility with so little thought. If it all comes apart, where will Shinue Kaya be? In the punishment chamber. In Shell's basement. I've helped you, I've kept your secrets. The public would be interested to know about the silo you built under Kusagi Station, I should think. The what now? That was a different issue. We were the ones who took a hit when that rebate was discovered. Under your protection, the town's redevelopment went up in smoke because of it. Maybe he does own the business now. We haven't seen the executive since Volume F, I don't think. I've told you already. Once everything's squared away, I'll pay you back. Put on my tab, I'll even add interest. If that's what you choose. Your tab is adding up to quite a hefty fee. From what I've gathered, you have yet to gain the Treasury's trust. You don't have much sway in directing the budget, do you? Backing a leader who can inspire her team's confidence does seem rather unwise. This is Kaya's first day on the job. This is day one. Kaya is not okay. Why is this happening? Why doesn't anyone trust me? If only they just listen! Instead of suspicion and celebration at every corner! And somehow, General Student Council President, that woman, all of Kabuto's followed and trusted her! Why her? What can she do that I can't? Why can't I become a superhuman too? It's the blue hair. Blue hair are superhuman. I am biased. It is what it is. I don't like Arona, but she got the blue hair, and she got it from the Presidente. It is what it is, man. What's different from then and now? From her Kabuto's and mine. Sensei? Is it Sensei? I get it. This Kabutos lacks fear. If they fear me, then they'll fall into line. Yay! Public executions! Oh god, we might actually have a public execution. Huh. Kaya? Yukino, where's the thermobaric ward from Project Anti-X stored now? The one you confiscated from Kaiser. Okay. Okay, let her cook. The warhead has been deactivated and is being stored in a military facility in the outskirts of DU. It's an NPC, Jill. But due to explosive power, it was possible to completely disarm it. This is a direct order, Yukino. Transport the warhead to the silo under Kusagi Station and detonate it. I think Kaya snapped. She was smart. Now she is getting stupid. This is... Bane was smart. This is stupid. Can I ask the reason? Yeah, she's having a heated woman moment right now. It's not like you to question my orders. So I'll indulge you this once. Like you said, the Antioch. Warhead's power is intense, making it hard to fully neutralize. And most of Kusagi Town have relocated because of the redevelopment anyway, so casualties would be minimal. Most of Kusagi Town means there's still residents there. Detonating the warhead in confined space like a subway station will... Yes, I'm aware how it works. Kusagi Station nearby stations will sustain damage. That's the point. I need a show of force. Bigger than their wildest imaginations. Otherwise, it won't be enough to cow them into submission. Kaya broke. Ugh. They need to know we can erase a small city in seconds. Then they think twice before crossing us. If the accident occurs in the subway, we can pin it on the transit staff's negligence. No, Momoko! Everything will be tied up in a neat little bow for us. Outstanding. I knew you were a little crazy, but you've truly exceeded my expectations this time. General likes crazy. Our Kaiser president really does seem to have an uncanny eye for talent. Thanks for the praise. One objection, however. The silo in the subway station is Kaiser property. I'm not necessarily keen on you blowing up my things. You have a point. We'll be using your property, so to compensate. Would the control of DU subway system suffice? Once I've gotten rid of the current transportation officers, what do you need another body to oversee the subway system? Snap! If Kaiser Corporation is up for it, it'd be a win-win. Sounds promising. We've been eyeing transportation ever since the St. Nephthys rail takeover fell through. Was that in the story? I don't remember that name. Control over the, or was that an event? Control over the primary transport linking districts would be a source of steady revenue. Screaming in Highlander. I'm not one to miss a lasting opportunity because I'm blinded by the short term. Very well. We'll make the preparations to receive the warhead in the silo. We'll need the coordinate with your Fogses. Nephthys. That's finally settled. Sorry, Fox. I accidentally clicked over your ellipses. Sorry. Now, back to my order. Squad leader Yukino, your answer. Fogs 1, understood. Not a single thought between those big ass ears. She is all ears, but she ain't hearing a word. Tragic. Prisoner's dilemma? By the time I left Kusagi Park and returned to Shill, it was already late into the evening. It took a while cleaning up the homeless encampment, but I got it done. Everything's in the dumpster. Best night of my life. Hello, Fivehead! I approached the counter to pick up a bento, but... Where's my Fivehead? Fivehead! Oh, there's no bentos. I'm sorry, Sensei, we ran out today. Then get me another. Did I ask? I said, get me a bento! No, sorry, we ran out of every single bento in stock. For some reason, only this Angel 24 located Shell didn't get any of the bento since yesterday. I tried to find out why, but I was told it's due to a new order, and even the scheduled bentos were canceled. All we have for sale is water. I didn't ask for water. I asked for a bento, so find me a bento. So, go. There's no bread? What about a monster? Not even a single white can? Also, yes, that's a giant burger. Yeah, basically anything to eat or drink. I know I'm still here, but we've pretty much just been closed today. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. I need to have words with the goat. Sensei! Hi, Sensei Des. Do you know anything about what's been going on at DU? I don't care. I just cleaned up a homeless park. They can do whatever the fuck they want over there. After the Kuan stuff, it's been completely dead here. Everything from the store's main branch. We have a branch? What else do we have? They gave us these new manuals to memorize, but there's so many regulations. And then these scary Kaiser guards come in to sometimes to make sure we're following all the rules. People are saying all the N24 shops are gonna close and be replaced with Kaiser 26 shops! My job! Sora, I should have told you earlier, but you're getting replaced by Flippy. I'm not sorry. You're terrible. I've heard really scary things about Kaiser 26 shops. I heard they have to work a full 26 hours in a day, Sensei! Yeah. Flippy doesn't work overtime. Flippy doesn't demand overtime. Flippy just works. I don't think I could last. You're not supposed to last. You're supposed to be turned into a Flippy. Yeah, you're not supposed to work 26 hours in a day. It's because you're supposed to be turned into a Flippy. Were you able to eat? Did you eat the last bento? Sora? Yes, luckily So, you did eat the last bento. If you can have a bento, where's my bento? I made too much meat and potato stew yesterday, so I just brought the leftovers for dinner. And where's my bento? Kaiser found the time through the sheer efficiency of Flippy, the automated fast food robot. If you want, you can have mine. Thank you. I will enjoy this bento. No, you eat it. It's your bento. I want you to eat it. Right now. I couldn't bring myself to take 5 Hits dinner, so I gaslit her and abused her verbally, and then headed back to the Shell executive office. Another fine day for great teacher Powerlines. Ow! I tripped. I'm starving. Shit. Can I craft food from the shitty chest? What? Hey, Fogs Eats delivery here! Hello? What the fuck is a Fogs Eat? I've got a food delivery for someone named Powerlines. That's me. Okay. What's up? Yeah, I'm hungry. Ah, that's nice. Someone ordered it for me. I have an order for what the fuck is an Inarizushi bento? It's supposed to be delivered right here at Shell Executive Office. If you open the door, I can verify the details for you. Yeah, sure. I'm hungry. Clearly, Sora ordered it for me. Hello. Thank you. You're welcome. Where's my food? Hello. Hi, Fogses. Good evening, Sensei. It's been a while. So, yeah, hi. You got my food? Hi, hey. Hi, Togi. Can't believe I came all this way just to see you. Hi, Kurumi. It's rather late. Have you had dinner yet? No. I would like dinner. I want dinner. If I don't open the door, they breach it with C4. Oh. But I wanted my food! I'm actually hungry. No, not yet, because someone downstairs didn't have any bentos! We had a feeling you hadn't. I heard there were some unexpected hiccups in the supply chain as we transitioned power, and Shell's store was somehow missed. It's a mystery how someone named Kaya rigged it. Actually, it is a mystery how she rigged it when she had so much other shit going on today. You really tried there, Nico. We all know it's just someone throwing a petty fit. Kurumi stocks are going up. Karuni stocks going up. Karumi casting shade at Kaya. Messing with food supplies. Really? That's just childish. That's what I'm saying. But pretty tactical if you think about it. An empty stomach is going to win out over your ideals every time. It's not as if Sensei is staging a sit-in at Shell's executive office, though. It's a little bit immature. Wait, what? What's this about a sit-in? I just got here. I was busy cleaning up a homeless park. What are you talking about? I do agree that Makoto Pokemon is love and life. I am down bad for Dress Makoto whenever we get her. Huh? Well, for now, we from Fox Eats. I mean, Fox Squad will provide supplies where we can. Oh, thank you. She's saying I'm not doing a hunger protest. Oh, okay. That tracks. Is this Inari Sushi? Nico, what's an Inari Sushi? Yep. Do you remember the ones from last time? You seem to enjoy them, so I made more for you this time. Oh, that's sweet of her. Nico likes me, guys. Go ahead and enjoy. I will. Aw, I like this, Fogs. Though I understand and want to be offended if you're a bit wary again. No, I'm down. Let's eat. Rice balls. Oh, so it's like jelly donuts. I eat Nico's Inarizushi. Mine. I'm already eating, Nico. Goddamn right I'm eating. I'm hungry. Wait, did you just eat it like that? Yeah, why? Are you not in your right state of mind, perhaps? I'm not me when I'm hungry. I'm really not me when I'm hungry. That's not what I meant. I know it sounds odd for me to suggest it, but did it ever cross your mind that we might have tampered with it? Yeah? I thought about it and decided I didn't care. Like poison? Like arsenic? Or what kind of poison? Well, no, but... Sensei, I think you're missing the point. We're kind of on opposite sides right now. Are we? You're students and I'm sensei. What side are you talking about? No, we're on the same side. I'm hungry and you have food. That puts us on the same side of history. I'm sure you're well aware that we're allied with acting President Kaya. She will support the revival of SRT. Shortly after rejecting Kaya to her face, people work for her coming offering food. You don't suspect any ulterior motives? No, I'm just hungry. Are you naive or are you... Yes. The answer is yes. I know they say to keep your enemies close, but not so close you should eat their food. But, I mean, it was a gift. It would have been rude if I didn't eat your food. I am South Parking all over the place today. It's worse than usual today. I like Otogi. She wasn't my favorite at first. Nico was still my favorite. But Otogi is now a very close second favorite of Fog Squad. You know, on the battlefield, sometimes really fully behind faulty ammunition for enemies to loot. It's a similar concept. That's why SRT Academy teaches students to never touch the food and water rations that belong to the enemy. But I'm not your enemy. I'm your customer. I'm just your teacher and customer. She makes good faces. You truly do live up to your reputation. I hope not. I don't... What else are they saying about me? I haven't checked in a minute. I've been up to my neck in Trinity bullshit for so long, I don't remember. Nothing goes with such unconditional trust, even with allies or friends. If people see you as overly trusting, they might think you're naive and unreliable, which can hinder negotiations. What am I negotiating? I don't negotiate, I gaslight. So other people negotiate for me and then I take credit. Nico, you got a lot to learn. Those who aren't wary or skeptical of others' motivations tend to get the short end of the stick in life. But I want a short stick. Long sticks are heavy. I'll let someone else carry the long stick and I'll take credit for it. Knowing this, why do you continue the way you do? I'm hungry? I don't know what you want from me, Nico. I'm just hungry. I've learned that trust yields more benefits than suspicion ever could, I said as I eat every single grain of rice. I stared down alternate dimension Satan. Hey! Alternate dimension Satan was me. Or is that someone else? Philosophies and ideals. Do you know about the prisoner's dilemma? Oh, God. Not another Cohen. Not another Cohen! Hold on, let me call Sia. She'll have to interpret for me. It's a psychological... Oh, God, what is it with foxes and this shit? It's a psychological theory. Two prisoners are separated and given two options. If neither betrays the other, both prisoners are free to go. But if one chooses to cooperate and the other doesn't, only the betrayer goes free. In summary, two prisoners can either cooperate for mutual benefit or betray each other for personal gain. Typically, they end up betraying one another because it's the optimal choice. Yeah, Karumi. I've seen Batman 2 Dark Knight whatever as well. Yes. Well, it's just a theory. It emphasizes the need for self-preservation. We dealt with all kinds of criminals. I've never once seen someone sacrifice their well-being for someone else's benefit. Really? Because I thought you meant Whack-A-Mo. I thought you guys were the ones who arrested Whack-A-Mo. She does that all the time for me. What is it with foxes? The so-called trust that adults brag about is no different. I'm sorry, I had my ears turned off. I was mentally AFK, but that totally sounds interesting. Yeah, wow, totally. Can you say that again? Can you explain it like I'm watching Barney? It's basic game theory. You hardly need specialized training to... Well, what? Did you just compliment us? Yeah, you're cute. You brought me food. Oh no. You found our weak spot. I'll fear the compliment. Well, your theory, I think reality will often surprise you. Real life is more nuanced than some simple game theories, true. A togi stonk's going up. What effects your decision will have on the future? The results of this game affect the next. But Sensei, this game isn't really about winning this round or losing that one. The most effective method in winning anything is to make sure the loser can't return. Plant so much fear in your opponent, so much distrust to be betrayal, they'll never oppose you again. Sensei, you'll likely never see us again when everything is said and... No! I want to believe we'll get you from NPC jail! Shut up, Nico! I want to believe! No! Don't say that, Nico! You'll get your banner! You'll get your event! It's not fair! You probably won't even remember your answer this game, Sensei. Or weapons you can only point forward and cook rice balls. It's an It's an insignificant decision that no one will care about at the end of the day. They're on NPC jail, they're in the black site. They're fucked up that the writers broke the fourth wall to tell the players that we're never gonna get them out of NPC jail. It's fucked up, man. And then Nico looked at the player directly in the eyes and said, I'm never gonna have a banner. Given that, do you still trust us? I believe, Nico, that you will have a banner. I do. And if you don't have a banner, Nico, you'll be the welfare free pull from the event. I believe in you, Nico. We're gonna go bowling one day, cousin. If you're not gonna take us seriously, then... Karumi, shut up. Yeah, listen to Otogi Karumi. If you say walk out of here today and forget all this happened, you don't get head on tomorrow's potential. Yes! I have to believe in this twisted game of a gacha that you'll all have your banners. But of course! We haven't seen Diesel Somania in a while. Wonder what he's up to. We haven't seen Black Suit either. My job is or Maestro. My job is to teach you how to get to tomorrow in whatever way you want. That's the whole point for my students to become tomorrow's adults. But no one becomes adults. You become Shuns. Your age gets deleted once you turn 18. The ultimate Joker take would be they get released, but they're useless. But at least we'd have them, right? At least we'd have them. If we finally get them, and Nico's Momo talks don't address this conversation, and Sensei holding it over her head, I think we should riot and demand a rewrite. You're quite the character, Sensei. Just as weird as they say. Hey, you know, I know what they say, but you don't have to say it to my face. You know, your Fogs, your squad, the Fog Squad, the squad of Fogs is a testament to the power of trust. I've seen how much, she blinked. I've seen how much Fox Squad has in their leader. Trust. The trust you have in Yukino is the core of your strength. Our trust in Yukino. All about our startup good business. Well, you're not wrong. She is our squad leader after all. Is there something wrong with that? You guys got something to say? You got something to say in this reverse interrogation that you walked into? No, not at all. The Fog Squad's bonds have always been unbreakable. So you can stop trying to slide your way in with pretty words. Would you like a head pat? I'll give you a nibble of my rice ball. She's our friend. She's always has been since before she became our squad leader. Well, that was certainly an illuminating night. Thanks for the food. Clump. We've delivered your food, so our mission here is complete. I'm betting that Yukino has no idea they did this. It appears we dropped by unannounced, attacked you with a barrage of questions, now unceremoniously leaving. My apologies. To make up for it, do you want to ask us anything? When's your banner? Is the Wabbit Squad happy with your decision? Please tell me the Wabbits are please, dear God, tell me the Wabbits are happy. I do not want them back. Please. Please tell me. I think they do have tails. We just can't see them because they have so much equipment. I'm pretty sure they have tails. It's possible they're like Shiroko, but I think they have tails. The Wabbit Squad is... Our team locations are classified, so we can't divulge that. They don't have tails? Oh, so like Shiroko. But what's the point of a fox without the fluffy tail? Hi, welcome to my space. Take the 10 bus headed towards Shinkiru. From the station in front of Shale, get off the final stop and walk 1 kilometer east following the dried up valley, and you'll find a facility that's not on the map. That'll look like a deserted camp. It's actually a fully operational training facility for SRT students, active since before the General Student Council president disappeared. Some sort of NPC jail. Some sort of jail for NPCs. The Wabbit Squad is stationed there right now. You can ask how they're doing. I really don't want to, though. They might get attached to me if I show up. I really don't want them to follow me home. Can you just text me? Nico! You can't just tell them that! Location of SRT squads is second-class confidential information. It's fine. They're not... But they are. They're not in prison. They should be able to have visitors. But if you can keep this under wraps, especially from Yukino. I just can't with you. Literally can't. Sia has a tail, yeah. It's blends in with her hair. Whatever. I'm no thoughts head empty. I am technically outranked here. Deputy squad leader. I like a togi. I like the tokester. Thanks, both of you. If Sensei can get through to those girls, maybe there's hope for us too. What do you mean get through to them? What's happening? What do you mean I need to get through to them? Oh, she means how I got through to them already. Until next, take care of yourself, Sensei. There will be a next time. I will rescue you from NPC jail, Kina, my Nico, my cousin! And Otogi! And I guess the blonde as well, I guess. But mostly those two. After they took off, I ate all the rice balls. Did not give a single one to the 5-head. My date with Fog Squad was awesome. I loved it. It was everything I wanted. For some reason, Nico's inarizushi was even more delicious than last time. SRT's just ice. I do hate philosophies, but I got through it by turning off my ears and going mentally AFK while I ate the jelly donuts. Hello? Pitter patter? Even when I'm clear across the city, Sensei somehow manages to watch Rabbit Squad in the bathroom. Somehow, against all odds, Sensei is watching. Man, I haven't had a decent hot shower in forever. Oh, my tension just went whoosh. Nothing beats a shower after a long day of work. Kizunoa. Who would I rather have? Kizunoa out of NPC jail? Or Fog Squad? I don't know. I think in my heart of hearts, I'd rather have Kizunoa. But I wouldn't be happy about having to not get Fog Squad to get her out. I do want that sleep paralysis demon, because she'll sleep paralysis demonize Sia. And also, I love her. What an eventful day. Seriously, the days used to drag on so slowly at the park when we had nothing to do. This is why I'm saying people really benefit from strict rules and a regimented schedule. I counted earlier today. I have 7 goddamn alarms on my phone that are turned on right now. I want less. I need less alarms. You say that as if you don't wake up at precisely 5 a.m. every day at the park, too. Okay, I did have fun, too. I got to fire for some special ammo I've held back on in the park due to budget constraints. It's been a while since we had the safety of a secure facility. It's reassuring. And then out of nowhere, the hot springs department. That's what needs to happen at this instant. Hot springs department needs to accidentally just bulldoze the back wall of the shower room again. Hot springs department crashing another story. It's nice not to have to worry about wild animals or lost hikers like at the park. But is something wrong, Miyu? Did something happen today? The Gamer Maids event? I don't think so. I think I skipped through it just to get the rewards, but I haven't done the event itself story for stream yet. No, but it's just, is all this comfort really okay? It seems a little silly, but I never appreciated the luxury of a hot shower and fresh cooked meals until now. I offered them to you. I tried my damnedest to make you stop being homeless. I'm crying right now. They're finally no longer my problem. I can't help but feel guilty for making you all rough it out in the park for so long. No! I didn't mean that kind of comfort, like... We don't have to make any decisions here, right? What we do, even deciding for lessons was it good or bad? The Fog Squad choose everything for us. I don't have to be anxious about anything. But should SRT students be living in that kind of comfort when everyone out there is scared because they don't know what's going to happen in Kavotos? I should do the gamer-made one? Mayhaps. My priority is getting to Volume 1, Chapter 3. That's my priority right now. But I'm gonna do the Wild Hunt Art Academy school whenever that event drops. Because I need it. I need it in my life. It's like my clothes look like they fit, but I don't feel like it. I don't know. It's natural to question such a big life change like this. You've been through a whirlwind today, so it makes sense you would have all these questions and feelings. Why don't you sleep on it, and things might feel clearer tomorrow. This is a nice scene, but I wish they showed a locker room and they were having this conversation after the showers, so we could at least see their sprites on screen. Maybe! Wabbit stew. Wabbit stew! Saki is so much cuter without the helmet. She really is. Honestly, I kinda miss the makeshift pharaoh baths with everyone. Heating up the water was a pain. I was worried about prying eyes and the tub was too cramped for a proper wash. But despite all that, I always felt a kind of pride as an SRT member, using our skills and know how to survive. Now I'm physically at ease, but instead of SRT recruit, I feel more like a hired mercenary. But hired mercenaries get paid. Saki. I actually get what you're saying for once. At the park, even the small skirt drills were exhilarating. It gave me a high. With unlimited access top-tier gear now, it almost dulls the thrill. Don't get me wrong, it's exciting, but it's just off. Like the same enjoyment just isn't there. What about you, Miyako? Miyakers! What? Me? I found the conditions to be very satisfactory, she said, screaming internally. The squad can focus wholly on training now, not where our next meal is coming from. As squad leader Rabbit working towards the revival of SRT, I have no complaints. I may or may not do the GDD Mado event first. We'll see. I've done a lot of events this past month. I kind of just want to stick to the main story, but we'll see. That's my alarm for my antibiotic. Oh. My tummy hurts. I don't like antibiotics. Well, deputy squad leader now. Yeah. You still didn't answer my question. What about you? How are you doing? What are you thinking? Stop making it about her all the time, Saki. Making her uncomfortable. The unwavering justice you've idolized wouldn't shut up about since I first met you. The facilities, the hot meals, and warm beds. Breath. Do all those things make it worth it for you, Miyako? Excuse me! I'll leave you all to it. Platter. I really wish they just showed the locker room so we could actually see their sprites at least during that conversation. That drab background made it kind of boring. I've been spoiled by how much they animate the little sprites around the screen. I had forgotten. Guard duty right after a shower used to be one of my favorite shifts. Clump. Feeling the breeze through my damp hair. Why am I South Parking it so hard today? Through my hair is weirdly comforting. Familiar where everything is unfamiliar. Even the equipment for is different from our old weapons. They'll adjust to this lifestyle. It's good for them. Saki forgot to surrender her phone and put it in the box when she got to the black site. What was that, intruder? Oh, it's some break-in through the shower room. Wait. I know what's happening. The entrance is on the other side of the building, and no common roads lead to here. Was it a wild... It's a wild animal, all right. Nah. Hi. Hello. I'm the here. So Sensei. Are you here? How'd you even find us? I walked in through the showers. Don't worry about it. I guess I follow the scent of homeless bitches. You can't wash that many months of homelessness off that fast. I'm placing you under arrest. Bet. Just fuck my shit up. Sensei's predicament. I get arrested. To be fair, it's weird that I haven't been arrested before. Oh, Miyako's interrogating me. Cool. Great, teacher! Powerlines! Yeah, just imagine the smell. You can smell it from shale. Please help me understand. How and why are you here? I was bored? I was bored. Hi, I wanted to see you. Yeah, this is a callback to Volume 3, Chapter 1. I find that hard to believe. This is a military facility. Is it? Is it a military facility, or are you guys just LARPing? Completely removed from any city or town. Even if I were to be generous and assume happenstance, you can't just happen upon this compound. You surely understand the inherent risks of coming to a military site, LARPing site, completely unarmed and alone. You came all this way, avoiding detection and risking your safety. So yes, I find it hard to believe your reason is that mundane. Miyako, you act like you don't know how stupid I am. So I'll ask you again, Sensei. Why are you here? Miyako, I'm flattered, but I am not as smart as you think I am. I got lost on the way to the kitchen. Did you come to change my mind? If anything, I came for more of Nico's cooking. I thought I made it clear in my letter. I've made my decision. Once Chief Kaya assured SRT's revival, our stint at Kisaki Park was over. Stint, that's a nice way to frame you being homeless. A fully equipped base like this, providing all essentials, is optimal for my squad, or rather my entire unit. I've weighed the factors and made the best decision for my squad. And now I no longer make decisions. I am a weapon meant to carry out orders. Came to play bowling with my cousin Nico. So there's nothing you can say, Sensei. Then stop asking me questions, idiot. You stop asking me questions if you don't want me to answer them. Look, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I do the things I do. That's why I have Yuka and Rinny-chan. What bearing does that have on this situation? I'm an operator. It's not operative, it's operator. Of SRT, maintaining justice and safeguarding the public. Pleasure is a luxury meant for those who haven't assumed these duties. Duty. Yeah, if you're satisfied with that, but you're misunderstanding your duty. I think you're mistaken what your duty is. My duty? How? Isn't duty... Can we stop making me laugh? By fulfilling a responsibility? They refuse to stop making me laugh. Fulfilling a duty should never include suffering or pain. But... if it's easy in life, it's not always worth it. And you gotta make sacrifices sometimes. That's part of... You can't have real growth without sacrificing something. That's life. Your real duty will never contradict your ideals. But what if your ideals are wrong? What if it's a Venn diagram and only half of your ideals match up with your duty? Duty and responsibilities are a gift, not a punishment. Yeah, there you go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, they're a gift, not a punishment. Yeah. Duty and responsibility are earned. The last one was a little better. You have responsibility to yourself, Miyako. You have a duty to enjoy being alive, idiot. Yeah, you have the responsibility. As much as I hate to say the word, you have it to yourself, Miyako. Yeah, technically he says them all, but yes. So, are you having fun? This is why I knew I couldn't see you before I left! Because you knew you were wrong, idiot. I always thought growing up was about enduring hardship. I mean, yes? I thought that the only way I could grow was if I let go of all my naivety and trust. No, you gotta keep the whimsy. Growing up is finding a way to keep your whimsy through the hardship. That's what being mature is. Sensei! Hi, Sensei Des! Can you imagine? We're in this interrogation room. She has my hands handcuffed to the table. And I blurt out Sensei Des for old time's sake and blindside her with it. I had to manage to convince myself that it's okay to reject my ideals. My justice, this is what makes me part of the real world. Hey, I have W's all the time. I'm just stupid. Great teacher Powerlines has knowledge. He's just too irresponsible to share it properly. That wasn't responsible. That was... Shut up. I felt like my impending adulthood was chastising my younger self. Be stronger, be harder, be smarter. I didn't want to believe that the justice I love didn't... Loving justice is weird. That's a weird thing to love. I think that's the heart of your problem, dear. Didn't have a place in this adult world. What I know about growing up, that must be how it is. If I believed that, my squad members would benefit. I thought I could be at peace. But why are you coming and telling me I shouldn't throw away who I am to follow higher order? But you don't even know who you are. You're not old enough to know who you are. You might find out who you are by making sacrifices and fucking around and finding out. You can't know who you are unless you take some hits. That's life, baby. Why would you tell me this when I finally resigned myself to being Yukino's weapon? Will you please stop telling a bunch of clueless children to make their own decisions? She's rage baiting me. She's rage baiting me. This rabbit is rage baiting me! Sorry, but your dumbass justice has a place in my adult world. At least. You weirdo. You're making me sound like Saki now. Then stop being like Saki. Okay, Sensei, you win. I understand now. Prove it! Follow me. This way. I can't! I'm handcuffed to the table! What was that? What was that sound? Glompies? Beep boop. Bang! What's happening? I'm scared of the dark. I don't know what's happening. There's loud sounds! The exit is down the hall. What hall? We're outside. Is this a prank? Am I being pranked? There's no hall. We're literally outside. You can't have a hall outside, idiot. That won't last forever, but I disabled the alarm system for now. Exit through here and promise me you go straight to the bus stop without anyone noticing you. You mind if I step in the showers for old time's sake? You're letting me, you're not reporting me to the Fogses? Not even to my cousin Nico? Yes! Right now, I'm in charge of security. And if they find out that you were here, Sensei, they won't be easy to smooth over. I'm a member of SRT, remember? Protecting civilians like you is part of my job. Also, yeah, Hyakko music for some reason. What the hell? I mean, it fits. Sort of. Huh. What are you planning to do, idiot? I'm gonna do my duty. I really know how to do something like this. I might mess it up. It's okay. You'll be fine with a WMD. I'll take responsibility for any blowback. Oh, that hurt to say. Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I think I'm about to pass out. Oh, fuck. Understood! Late! Okay, Miss Ma'am, Jesus. Anything unusual during your watch? No! Nothing at all! No stupid sexy senseis out there. Is that so? Then why is there a stupid sexy sensei on this camera? We received new orders. Wabbit Squad will be joining us. Isn't this isn't orders, this is a map. Idiot. I thought you might recognize it. These are the blueprints to Kasagi Station platform. Ned Flanders didn't say hi to me at all. You know, as stupid as it would be, someone going through the Blue Archive story role-playing as Ned Flanders would be kind of fire. It would be so stupid, but it would be hilarious. Or maybe I'm misremembering, because Simpsons to me is fossilized as early Simpsons. I don't fuck with Simpsons after, like, the 90s. I thought you might recognize it. These are what I already read. They're adding Lewis. When are they adding Clark? Tomorrow at 0900, a Kaiser Construction cargo train will pull into a platform 2 at Kusagi Station. We'll unload the ANTIOCH thermobaric warhead. My headcanon is that they have to spell it out so the Wabbit Squad doesn't realize what's happening. It's like when you're around kid and you're spelling out the doctor's office or whatever, so they don't know what's actually going on. They're doing that to the Wabbits. The station will be closed till midday for offloading. To counter potential threats, Wabbit Squad will assist Kaiser Security in locking down the perimeter. Wait, Ned Flanders had multiple wives? He was Mormon? I don't remember that. The ANTIOCH warhead? That's the bomb you're treating disabled on the Fox Squad's first public operation! Yeah, when you have to say WALK around your dog. Yeah, it's like that. Correctamundo. The entire point of relocating outside of DU was for people's safety. Now we're bringing it back to a heavily populated city? What is the council? No, actually, what are you planning, Yukino? Once unloaded, the warhead would be placed in the station's underground silo and detonated. It occurs to me that does Kaya know that you don't need a silo to detonate a warhead? You could just detonate it. You could just put that bitch in a crate and detonate it in the crate. You don't need a silo. You don't have to erect the missile to set it off. I thought Kaya was smart. It's a literal silo, like a storage silo, not a missile silo? Still, though. Once unloaded, the warhead will be placed in the station's underground silo and detonated. All personnel will evacuate first, and then our squads. You're setting it off underground inside a subway station in the heart of the city? There's gonna be a worst-case scenario to detonate it. The confined quarters will amplify. Okay, that's the reason. That's the reason. They're not detonating in the silo because it's a missile. They're detonating in the silo because it'll make it into a shaped charge. Although, I don't know if a fuel-air bomb will work like a shaped charge. I don't know how that would work. In theory, I guess, but I don't know. I didn't think about that before. You need it remind me. I am more versed in the ANTIOCH's power than most. If Yukino says the word Antioch, it's gonna scare the bunny and give her a heart attack. That's why she has to spell it out. No, but they're turning into a shaped charge with a silo. Because they're directing the blast. If that's true, then even more reason you should see the insanity in this. What could your rationality possibly be to continue supporting this? I'm executing orders. The University Council will take responsibility with the public. Yeah, it's a fuel air bomb. It uses vacuum to spread its fuel. But if it's in a confined space, will it have enough oxygen to set it off? I don't know. I think Kaya was watching some stuff on History Channel, and she got some core ideas that were okay, but she listened a little too hard to the random experts on History Channel. Then forget the response. Wait. No, wait. Listen to her. Yeah, listen to Miyako. Then forget the responsibility. Yeah! Wait. Did I rub up on Miyako? You're asking us to take our lives on a dangerous and immoral operation. At the least, reserve an explanation as to why we're doing this. Everything I've done for the revival of SRT Academy. Do you hear yourself, Yukino? A shaped charge is literally just a charge that's... It'll be easier to show. Hold on. Where's Gimp? Let me do a thing. GNU image manipulation program. My wizardry. Hold on. This will be easier just to show. I need a... Sure. I need a background. Hold up. Okay. Get that. Okay. A shaped charge is literally just... Here's the charge, and the blast is directed in a cone in a direction. That's all the shaped charge is, by definition. You can have a shaped charge be turned into like an AP warhead where it penetrates and then detonates the shaped charge inside, and that's how it gets the massive catastrophic collateral damage inside of the armored vehicle. But by definition, a shaped charge is simply just some kind of explosive device that has its explosive force funneled into a cone spreading outwards. Case in point, most IEDs that I remember hearing about, like in the war in Iraq, global war on terror, were shaped charges, because they would set here's the road, here's the, I don't know, the Humvee, whatever they had back then. I don't know if they had the up-armored vehicles yet. Here's the shaped charge in the road. They would set it off so the shaped charge would take out the armored vehicle from the side, or they would have the shaped charge in the middle of the road, wait for the vehicle to come directly over it, and then detonate it when it was under it. So it'd be in a cone going up. That's all a shaped charge is. It's not any specific type of warhead. It's just the act of funneling the explosive power. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That's all it is. Do you hear yourself, Yukino? Sorry, Miyako had a PTSD flashback to one of her SRT Academy classes where they're going to autistic detail about shaped charges. So my assumption is that they were putting it in the silo to funnel the shaped charge up into the station above. I don't know if that would work with a fuel air bomb, because I don't know if it'll have the space for the vacuum effect to kick in, or even enough spare oxygen to set it off. So I don't know. My best interpretation, giving the benefit of the doubt to the GOAT, is they're thinking it'll be a shaped charge, but it wouldn't really be one, probably. You're trying to use the fear and terror the very people our academy was established to protect to rebuild SRT? A version of SRT that jeopardizes public safety, that leans on other people's authority, has no right to claim the name. Rights aren't handed out, they're taken. No, by definition, rights are handed out. That's why it's called like a God-given right, because the theory is that God handed you your natural-born rights instead of the state, which is why they're inalienable by the state. But there's other rights which are given by the state, which can be taken away and are, like if you go to federal... Never mind. We don't have time. I have 5 minutes left. If this is what it takes to come out of the situation, we'll be justified to the future students at SRT. Ave Belka! Will we, though? I remember hearing... I feel like if they put it in a... We don't have time for this, but I feel like if they put in the silo under the station, it'll actually mitigate the blast, not amplify it like they think it will. We will, though. I remember hearing you say that on TV all those years ago. That no matter the obstacle, SRT's justice never wavers. Or maybe their plan is that exploding it in the silo underneath the station will implode the silo, collapsing the station down into the ground, creating a sinkhole or something. I don't know. We need the 1 million salvation plan or something. That's no matter the obstacle. SRT's justice never wavers. So talking through it, I assume the intent now is to ultimately collapse the station down upon itself by wiping out its foundation. I am giving Kaya a lot more credit than she deserves, yes. Kaya just saw it on History Channel and said full send. I fight for my principals and the justice I learned over the years. You can tarnish SRT name all you want, but those values will never change. I'm reading faster now because I have 5 minutes and I have to go to work. This is a direct order. Can I take this as insubordination? Bet! No, you can't actually. You aren't my superior. In fact, I would say you're the one who's insubordinate. Yukino! Shitty Yukino! Shithead! Because the Josué Council President is the only one authorized to give us orders. Man, so fast. She roached out. I mean, Kaya had a mind break moment. It is what it is. My cousin Nico! Miyako, also the Tokester. I mean, I guess we all knew deep down this was gonna be the end result. Excuse me! Okay, bye. I'm not mad, you're mad! Yeah, bowling's off the menu. To be continued! Oh, good. Okay, I was worried about this running over time. All right, Tuesday we will continue this because I am working this weekend. 12-hour shifts. Yo, yippee! Overtime pay. Yippee! All right, Monday, no stream, I think. Longer stream on Tuesday because I have to take the day off for a doctor appointment in the morning. So, we will have a longer stream on Tuesday, probably finishing up Volume 4, Chapter 2. So that's cool. All right, yippee! Hope everyone has a fantastic New Year's weekend if you haven't already celebrated New Year's. I will see everyone next week. Take care, Fan Gang. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, then like, comment, and subscribe. Because every little bit helps a little guy like me as I fumble through all the dialogue like Timmy from South Park. All right, take care, everyone. See y'all later.